Hello and welcome back. I'm Believable Joe, and this is Manor Lord. Today we're going hunting and expanding. Look at all the little ants running around. That's our army, effectively. Yes, there are more brigands. They're over here. I'm not sure where exactly they're going. That would be cool. They're heading kind of towards this area, and I wouldn't mind swathing you down there. I want to make sure they point the right way. But yes, they're kind of heading towards me. That's perfect. So we can just line up. Stores for access, weapon storage, Berger plot, something. Yeah, that's fine. I think I figured out the trading. The trading happens. I saw some charcoal popping up over here in the general area, and that's, I mean, wonderful. Talk to you, shoot at will. And that's wonderful. Just tells me that things are going just okay. We have this wheat field that for some reason is already ready. Like it was like winter wheat that you plant in the winter and then it was ready afterwards, which is kind of cool that that happened that way. I don't think we're going to get all, excuse me. Oh, autosave. Okay, good. I don't think we're going to get, I don't know how much we're going to get out of this, but I do know that once this granary is actually full and we're going to increase the size here a little bit, that will be good. This thing is a little annoying. Not enough stable space. Okay, I mean, I believe you. However, if I hover over here, it says stable space 16 of 24, which tells me they all should be just fine. So it's not my fault. People-wise, I think we're relatively full. So yeah, we need more farm hands, and to get more farm hands, you know what you have to do: build more houses. We have a lot of food, so I really hope that we would be fine there. I think we're actually in a situation here where we can just go relatively heavy on living quarters and not it would be nice if I could actually get the expanded ones, but I think for the expanded ones I need doubles. There. This is what I wanted, but it's effectively the same because the upgrade costs the same to get that many people. Yeah, but let's just throw a bunch of houses down here and that should be good. All right, where are brigands? Brigands, have you done something yet? You are actually attacking us. Cool. Nope, don't do that. Army. One. Push forward. Just get them. Yeah, they took care of it by themselves. We didn't have to do anything, and everyone's happy. Is there more? Is there more to shoot at? Yes, shoot at all of them. Make them all run away. Good job, everyone. Good job. I'm very proud of you. Can you just go disband and... No, don't remove. Disband. 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 Yep. I guessed right. So, it's just a random event that happens whenever it wants to happen. That's totally cool. Nothing wrong with that. Just would like to know when it happens. That's all. We do have some potential rye coming. Force early harvest. Yes, I would like to harvest this because I have a feeling that if we harvest it on time, it may interfere with a couple of our other fields. But no, I don't think so. I think we have enough. When we have so many oxen that I would expect this to work quite smoothly, to be honest. That we can get everything home that we want. We have a lot of clay sitting here. There's some peace and transition. All of that is nice. Pack station. I think we want another one. I'm pretty certain. I am pretty certain that we are actually sending clay over here to Coulon, and I'm saying that because well, we have 88 roof tiles. I haven't actually seen any clay in storages, but we still have this clay furnace disabled, and it says 89. It has some clay sitting here. The clay has to come from somewhere, right? I don't know. And I think this is also confusing. I can keep ordering mules. Order a mule. Okay, we should get one eventually. If we go here and trade mules, we don't have one yet. That's what they say. But if we say import, and I want like 5, I don't know how many I want. I will just see what happens. We still have some money sitting there, so something should happen at least. And that should tell us a couple of things. What are you? 89, almost 100. 100 units. Oh, that will be so good. that will be splendid, as they would say. Did they? Oh yeah, they did already complete a couple of these. That's wonderful. They have access to water. They don't have access to the church yet. I think we have so many influence points. I don't even know where they came from. But I guess our city is doing, our regions are doing relatively good. That's what we're doing okay. I mean, sometimes you just have to accept that. I would like you to just start harvesting this once it hits 100% ideally. I don't know if we have to do anything manual. I don't think we should have to do anything manually, but we'll just have to see what happens. Yes, import for mules. I don't know if we get more mules for the pack station or how that works, but there you go. We have more available, so get more people to the farm, and maybe more people to this farm once we're actually ready, but a couple more plots have to be built before we're ready for that adventure. That's fine. People are still happy in that town. People are also happy in Coulon. I did upgrade this to represent our new population because it's a lot, and our food was a little low, especially if our we have 672 money in the bank. We could order a little bit of grain if we really wanted to. Yeah, if our grain doesn't work out the way that I need it to work out, then we could... We should be okay with the veggies that we get in there. How are we doing on food right now? We are -2 on meat. Interesting. Don't know what that means. This is also surplus default total goods. We have a lot of eggs and such, but just not enough to keep people happy. This is technically a marketplace that doesn't have any stalls sitting there. That's kind of weird. And I don't know if they're just combined, that they cover everything together, or what's going on there, but I guess it's okay. We still have a little bit of bread and eggs, but yeah, our city is relatively large now, so we are relying on what comes out of this. So let's see if... Are we getting any more? Days left to harvest, 23. I see that. Crop growth, a lot. So let's see. Do we get any more yield out of this if we let it complete? Well, guess what? It's harvest season. We did get 1 extra point. Growth is stopped at 88%. I don't know how to get to 100%. There has to be some science behind that at some point. But yeah, it's raining right away, which makes it really easy to harvest all these things, but get everyone associated with our farms, because that's the important thing here. And there's technically a lot of yield. We already lost a little bit of yield here. I don't know, resource produced days left to harvest. I don't think we have a 360 days left to harvest. That's a whole year. That would be very surprising. But look at how bustling and busy all of this is. I love it. And yeah, they collect all the material, the resource, the cargo in the middle of the field, and then it can just dry there until they bring it all in. I'm very excited to see what the actual yield is, because these are a lot of fields, and we do need them down here in Coulon. As you can see, we only have 2 units left over, and I would plan on still keep sending them charcoal, but I would turn yeah, we have some charcoal actually in store now, but turn this into grain instead of clay to expect to receive. Let's just do this. And I will probably do some offline testing and figuring out if there are any specific settings that I need to make things work. I really don't know right now, so I will just have to figure that out. But mule, how many mules do we have sitting here? None. No mules were imported. Can we import some mules here? I also don't know if you need a pack station for both sides, or if you only need one. How many mules do we have at this trader? Stocks damaged in the rain. Yeah, it could stop raining now. That would be nice. We do have a lot of money here, so I'm feeling pretty confident in doing this. Give me 15. Do I set up a full trade route? No, I don't need a full trade route for this, because this is the livestock importer, so stuff should be okay. How much normal firewood do we have? A lot. How many other resources do we have? We have wooden parts now that we're still not selling. I feel like we can probably add that to the trading. Materials, wooden parts. Yes, export. It is worth a bunch, which is why I want to do something with it. Let's do 50 as the leftover, and no, we don't need a trade route for you. Sure, I get a horse. I don't know what the horse does, but I want one. I would love to have one. There's the clay. There's the clay that was imported. Okay, it wasn't going to the other storehouse like I wanted it to go to. It was going to the in-between storehouse. So this storehouse also has a worker that it doesn't need. Let's get rid of you. And yeah, so it looks like stuff was just happening. It's not visible as easily as I was hoping it would be. How are we doing? 100 and some wheat is sitting here. When does wheat turn into grain? I do believe it sits here, threshing priority medium. So they just collect everything and then they start threshing it, and then the grain will go here. And as you can see, the grain was already moved to Coulon a little while ago, so I'm pretty confident with everything that we have set up here is actually doing the thing that I want you to do. One person here feels good. I don't know. I'm not aware of anything that will tell me how much stuff we've left on the fields at the end of the cycle. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. We do have 7 free houses, so people should keep moving in, hopefully. Yeah, this one's 0 out of 1. So that is all nice. We probably do need... do I want another packing station or what I want? Yes, so you're doing grain for charcoal. We do have a lot of clay. I would like to move the clay over too. I don't... Huh. Yeah, this has 2 things that you can send over there, but... I don't know. I would like to see what they're actually doing. Livestock trader, have you gotten any mules yet? No. Maybe mules aren't implemented yet. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's a known thing and it's not supposed to be implemented yet because we're on version 0.7. But this is looking nice. We do have some stuff here. They all come home when it rains, and I think life is pretty good. They're doing the things that they're supposed to do, which is awesome. I just have to actually let them do their things. I'm extremely confused. So we're in December, and all our fields are empty. Well, it says there's still a yield there, but no, there's nothing on there. Everything is snowed in. There's nothing left on there, and our farms have not taken that much in. So this one has 5 grain sitting there. Cool. Over here, the farmhouse has 8 grain sitting there, and there was a little bit of wheat, as you saw. And then the pantry has 148 grain sitting here. And that's it. There's nothing else. I switched this briefly, and yeah, it's just like an ox that goes out and does a little bit of transport. I haven't seen another mule come through, so that's super cool. And that's it. There's nothing else happening. So Coulon, I did turn on the trade again for importing. We had some wheat. Oh yeah, because we probably did something with that. But I imported grain again. Obviously, we have some grain surplus sitting here right now, which is great. We just have to do something with it. We have a couple of workers. Let's go through that quickly. And like 1 extra worker. Where can we get an extra person from? Upgrade to level 2. That's not what I want. I want an extra living room. There we go. Because we are pretty much full, right? 57. Yes, we have 58 houses, 57 families. So yeah, that's full. And I still haven't seen any of the other animals. So, which makes me think it's just not implemented yet. Oh, wait, no, you have 15 mules. Where, what? What's happening? Horses, can you import like at least 5 of them? I don't know what they do, but I would like some. Family members join all the settlers in Goldhoff. Perfect. We have 1 extra person available over here. Very nice. Fuel, we have some charcoal, but that's going down because I think we're just sending that to the other town, but we have so much firewood here that I shouldn't really be worried about that at all. And yeah, as long as bread is being produced out here, life should be pretty okay. We do have a lot of flour sitting there, so that makes me think these guys are going to start producing something nice very, very soon. Pasture, you're actually full. Oh, wow. I didn't expect to see that. So animal trade, I can actually export a couple of our sheep. It's mostly lambs that we have. Okay. Keep the sheep. export lambs. I want to keep maybe 10 of those, and then you can export sheep. I want to keep 25. So we have 35 out of 44 on the pasture already, always covered. That should give us enough money to do something with it. So that feels right. I would like someone else assigned to this one, but we don't have anyone available right now. Of course not, because that's how it works. We could get a couple upgrades here for more people, but I don't think that will give us anything because we already have the level 2s taken care of. We need 3 level 3s or higher. But that's what we talked about a while ago. What do we need for that? We need tavern supply. That is the last thing. We need ale. To get ale, all we really need is barley, right? Okay, let's look at that. Let's look at that a little more serious. So let's go down to industry. There's no ale here. Let's go down to farming. There's no ale here. There is just a tavern. Like maybe it needs ale to function. Where do I get ale from? I see water. I see a wooden church. I see a corpse pit. I see gathering. No, there's nothing that says ale. No ale. No ale. It's just a tavern. I mean, I can build a tavern. That's not a problem. But then we have to do something with you too. Malt house. There we go. You turn barley into malt. Needs to be refueled. We don't have barley yet. But if I turn our... Yeah, you can be here. If I turn one of these packing stations into importing the barley that we had stored at the granary, at least we can get a little bit. There's just nothing here. I should just import it. Large granary. Did the barley just disappear? That's also possible. that's awesome. But yeah, let's just get some barley in. We do have we lost a lot of money. That's weird. Trade. Materials. Linen, herbs, wool, malt. We could get malt. That's 4. It's not quite what I want to see. How much does barley cost? Also, we have a lot of leather. Let's get a quick route set up for that. Export and allow this to go down to 125. At least that's a bunch of money that we can handle. This one, we don't have enough charcoal to actually export that. So we'll leave that alone. We have some clay. We could export that, but that's no fun. We have some shoes now. Yeah, those are some higher commodities that we can start exporting. Small shields, there's not a lot. Bows. Don't think we're getting a lot of money for those, actually. Large shields, yes. New trade route. Let's do that. I just clicked the button. What did you do? It must have been just in between things. There we go. Now we have more money, but it doesn't recognize that there's money sitting up there. Interesting. Close you, open you, trade route. Now we have money again. Cool. Large shields. High demand. Give me a new route. Good. Export. And all we really need is like 100. Not even that. 50. 50 shields should be enough. That should give us a ton of money the next time someone comes by and actually looks at this stuff. Side arms. That feels like something I would like to produce. The pole arms, yeah, that can go away too. Really? Game. Let me do the thing that I want to do. It feels like I cannot set up multiple trade routes during the same run. This is not it. I want barley. Yes, it costs 2. It does cost an extra trade route. We only have 3 coins right now, so maybe I was just looking at the wrong window earlier, which is very possible. Okay, let's see. Windmill, you're producing flour nonstop, perfect, which means this is going up, which is awesome, which means we can concentrate a little bit on the next thing. Malt house, yes. Is this? Yeah, this is the malt house. Cool. We don't have anyone working there right now, but that's okay. Let's get a tavern going, and then I build the next thing. You are large, but yeah, you can go in the middle of the city, or you can go close to the manor. I think you can go close to the manor. Should it be right next to the manor? There's a circle that you didn't want to build in. I know, but needs must. This area, no. This is really where I want most of the population to do their nonsense. So let's just set that up and let's get a couple more buildings in here while there's room. Yeah, I didn't expect that to work because there's something there that I know that you can't possibly build something into. So, no surprises there. Let's try this one on the outside of the tavern, so the tavern master can at least live next to the tavern. Sure. Tavern master goes right there. If we flip you around, nothing, and then that one, nothing. Cool. Just one building. That's fine. Who wants to live next to the sheep? Is my next question. Nobody. Okay, I think we already tried that once. That's fine. Who wants to live out here in a nice long plot? Or... Nope. Just nice long plot. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm pretty sure that we can fit someone in here at least. Really? Okay. That's one building. That is also one building and a workshop. And that is 2 houses. That is closer to what I wanted to get out of this. So... that's what we're gonna do. It's been complicated. I don't know about the music right now. It's a little melancholy. Alright. Can't put anything in there. Alright. Leave it alone. You can probably put a little bit... Nope. Doesn't like it. There's one. I can't build it. Yeah, this has haunted me a couple times now with the buildings not doing what I want them to do. But we'll just leave that alone. We are low on logs, so let's get those set up right here. We have a lot of food now, so that's exciting. So the farms are actually doing what I want them to do. But I didn't even get close to harvesting all of them. So here's what we're going to do. Let's increase a couple of these to just highest. Not the highest fertility, but highest for right now, to see if we can at least get those organized and harvested, because it's really annoying that I can't get them done. Yeah, yield 116. You're almost done growing. Cool. Force early harvest. Just give me all of that. I don't want to wait. This one too. Force early harvest. Give me all of the stuff that you can. 108. Yes, this is all good. Give me what you can. Anyone that wants to work here. We have 4 extra workers available, so get them on the farm here as well. And we'll just see what happens. What's happening here? You are harvesting. Okay. How much is stored there? Nothing? That's fine. 12. Yeah, that wasn't a lot there. But now they're going through these fields. This is perfect. Yes, I love it. Go get them all. There's still some green wheat sitting there, but nobody cares. It's currently nice weather, and yeah, this is totally growing through the river. But that's fine. What are you getting me out of this? Like 30? There was like a 15% penalty. The minimum crop growth for any kind of harvest is 15%. Ignore harvesting season, harvest immediately. So there's no penalty. 15% is what I read, but that meant something else. Then you just have whatever you have. I don't even care what you have. But having all of them done, 140, yes, early harvest, please. Because if those actually all come through, we are in a really good spot. This one has high priority, so they're moving over there. That's fine. Do you have a high priority? No, you're medium. But there's just still not that much grain. There's 180 wheat sitting there. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing here, nothing here. I'm guessing these are in the same boat. Yeah, you're already ready to be harvested. Cool. Oh, this is wild. It feels weird that I have to do this. It feels weird that I can't complete a harvest without doing that. And it doesn't feel right, but if this is what I have to do, just in between have to go in and say, well, just get whatever we have so we can do something with it, then that'll be cool. Advance. Can we set the threshing priority to higher? So they can start doing something here. That would also be nice. I mean, all I want in the end is a bunch of grain. Did we get some mules in yet? No, there's still no mules here, but there are mules... a lot of mules in the other place. So that's that. We do have some food. We do have some fuel. We have a lot of food being produced anywhere we want. The shadow area is not ideal right now. It's taken away a little bit from the picture, but that's okay. I don't know where the last half hour went. I have no idea. I think I was just going on about something. If you feel the same way and you're still watching, first of all, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I know that when you're watching this, you may be really close to be able to actually play the early access, maybe really close for the game. But I'm not 100% sure when this is coming out. But my plan is to use this as my learning game and then jump straight into a hardest difficulty playthrough and see how that pans out, because there are a couple things that feel a little weird. Like, there's still no mule here. That there's no way that... Yeah, the mule should have shown up by now. There's some damage on the field. That's okay. 380. Now we're talking about good amounts of resources. Are you guys just bringing them to the farm? That's awesome. There's 400 units now. Oh, that's good. That's really good. There's 112 sitting here, but it doesn't even matter, because as long as the farms work together, we may have a chance to actually get all of this done. Here's barley. Okay, we're nowhere near where we want to go, and we're still in July, so these can keep growing. We don't have to do anything fancy here. But I'm very excited that we're actually getting a lot of grain out of this. But it's just weird that if I don't click early harvest, that we can't even harvest all of our fields that we have. And then life is just not very good. 79, yeah, there's a little bit there. There's a little bit here. We did force an early... No, this is all fine. Where are my ox? Where are my helpers? I would like to see those. And then I would like these guys to actually thrash those 600 units of wheat into whatever the transition is into grain. But we'll just have to figure it out next time. Kulon, how are you doing? Are you surviving? You have a lot of food. You have potentially a lot of grain. Let's see here. You have flour and grain. You have no barley, but do we have the tavern running? Nobody's working here yet. We do have some extra houses that we should use. Upgrade to level 2, upgrade to level 2. Yes, we do have to upgrade these, because without upgrading them, we're never going to get to level 3. I mean, that should make sense, right? And then I did want a couple extra level 2s, but then I also want just a space that has an extra living quarter. Like this one. Expand living space. Cool. Because food seems to be just fine, and fuel seems to be just fine too, because we have the... charcoal production. Although I feel strongly trading post is full in Kulon. What? Why? With what? It just said normal trading post. What do you... Oh, wait. You're... Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. What am I supposed to do with this? If you full off generic storage, 483, and all of it is firewood, then I need more trading posts to do more trading. Oh, that is a thing that I didn't even know yet. What is it? Materials? No. Commodities? Definitely no. Food? No, there should be in materials. Where's our firewood? I would like to turn off firewood. I also would like to establish a trade route, because without that, we're never going to get rid of that big pile of firewood that's just sitting here. That's ridiculous. Didn't realize that. Okay, what's this? Not enough pasture space. Oh, that's a good problem to have. Pantry is full. That's a really good problem to have, because that means we could even export some stuff, or, you know, just upgrade this one, but we don't have enough saw things to make that happen. Yeah, pantry is full. That's amazing. I love it. How's this going? We have a little bit of grain sitting there, so they've already started moving things over. There's barley, just about 100. Barley, any barley? You're also doing barley, but we have 700 units of grain, of wheat. Oh, that makes me so excited. And it looks like this field is already plowed and has started growing again. We harvested this a while ago. Oh, this is very exciting. All of these things are so exciting. We have a little bit of grain. We have a lot of leather. We have a lot of clay. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Sorry, this is going to be a slightly longer episode than usual, but I think it is warranted. I would like more of these so I can move clay and a couple other things over that I have as well. New mercenary company, nobody cares about you. I need more living quarters. I don't think I can actually build on here. No, that's fine. Because we're going to build... What, here? Yes, we're going to build out here. We're just going to go very narrow. Go that way, that way, that way, but then turn this around and we get another big group of houses, and we can do the same thing in the back here. Yes, I love it. Too steep to build. Tell me that before I place a couple of those things, because otherwise it just feels like cheating. Okay, you two, and that should give us a good chunk of more workers. If we want to, we can also get more food in here. I wonder if there's a way to tell them how much food I would like them to bring back to here, because right now it just looks like until it's full, but I haven't seen much of a... Let's see, we haven't actually looked that close. No, I can just tell them on or off. I can't tell them what amount I want delivered. So no, I don't think I can get what I want out of this. I still don't understand why we can't have mules at this station, but that's fine. Pack station. Get me a mule. It won't get me one. Permanent livestock assignment. Yes. Yes. I guess we're getting 2 oxen for that, maybe? Did I do the same thing here? Advanced permanent livestock assignment. 1, 2. It told me over here that it had one. Now I wonder. That's a horse. Right? Livestock. This is... No, it is a mule. Where did this mule come from? What did it do? I don't understand. I want more mules. Yeah, advanced. Assign the thing. Assign the mule back to you. I don't know why this is not doing the thing I want you to do. But we have some more people. Let's assign someone else here. Maybe they can trade a little faster. We got some more stuff in. Grain is being moved already. That's awesome. And I do think that Coulon is actually full. These guys. Let's tell them what I actually want you to do. I would like you to go to Coulon, and I want you to send the clay that we already talked about. Good. And you can bring back... I mean, a little bit of food would be good. It would make me feel better. We have a really big granary. So what we have to do here, actually, is probably just turn off food entirely for this granary and just only allow a small granary in the city, because this should force... Do I want to really squeeze you in here, or can I give myself a little bit of room to make this actually work? Right there is fine. This granary can hold the food that this guy can import, and the other granary is just there for exporting, really. So yes, you can bring in some bread so our winters are safe. We don't have extra workers yet. You would bring stuff to Coulon. Thank you. And I would like you to bring probably stone, because we're not producing that right now. And then on the way back, you can just bring firewood. How are we doing on firewood? Planks and all that stuff. We don't care. Firewood, we are okay. But mostly problematic on food. Okay. So you would bring back what? Probably some eggs. We did have a lot of eggs out in Coulon, especially... Yeah, once we have bread, this shouldn't be a problem anymore. And then this one we can turn off for right now. We have 1 extra person available, so that's good. We did order a mule, but they're just never showing up, so that's just the way it is. How much grain did we get? How much grain did we produce? There's 113 sitting here. That can't be all of it. And then there's 130 sitting here, and 600 still being thrashed down to something more fancy. Oh, barley. Barley is the other one that I would like you to move. So I want you to send barley instead of clay for a little while until that's empty. Okay. And then you are doing stone for eggs. You will be the one that does the clay for something simple. What is simple? Leather? No, we also want to get rid of leather here. Hides. Give me hides. Wooden parts? I don't know. Linen, flax, Spears. We could start bringing some materials in, but that feels wrong. Roof tiles. When we bring clay out and roof tiles back, that doesn't sound terrible. It gives us something to do. I don't think that's necessary, but it does something. Okay, more houses are done. Great. We have 48. We have 39 current people here. You do have market food variety, but apparently we don't have clothing. Okay, there is no free stall location. That's my problem. Okay, let's help you with that quickly. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. If you come out here, that's a perfect market location, and someone should be able to just set up the clothing store in just a second, because the tannery is already here. There's just no way for them to actually do the tannering if I don't let them. Stable space. Okay, give me one more person there, one more person here, and then one person can work here. No, we're not done building stuff yet, so okay. That feels good. That does feel good. What is going on here? Yeah, I did buy all of these hitching posts because I had that error message over here that says not enough hitching posts, but if you look at it, stable space, pasture space, everything should be fine. We have what we said that we need. Pack station, advanced. Give me 2 dedicated mules, please. Are they still here or did they run away for some reason? We have 5 horses. We have 15 mules. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, there's something funky about that. There's something funky about that. I think we can all agree that that is what's happening here. I just don't know quite what it is yet. Thank you, autosave. That was important. So we have flour. Good. We have 20 barley. Okay. We have the tavern here, which is currently not doing anything. We only have 1 extra person available. I was expecting to see more workers come through. Are we actually full? We have 63 and 63. Yes, I don't have any more workers. I thought I did something wrong, apparently. Okay, let's expand out in this spot. Let's do this. This. That looks good. Make a little less, No, let's do all of them. That's fine. They can work wherever they feel like working. And then we should be able to turn the barley into something at the malt house. Where can we take someone off? Probably the grain mill for right now. And get some barley going. And then the tavern. Yeah, I'm not sure if the tavern turns stuff into booze or if this is a market thing that we have to... Yeah, we have to brewery extension has to happen here. Where you take malt and turn it into ale. Can we do that twice? No, because we don't have enough wealth. Where'd our money go? Where'd our money go this time? I do think I had something turned on that we no longer need turned on. Grain was importing. Yes. We are currently at 0. 0 grain because we're full on flour. So, can leave that alone. Cool. Awesome. I would like to see people happy so they have their stuff. Well, meaning the tavern has it. This is just weird. It sometimes just jumps a little bit. The tavern gives them whatever they need. We have the joiner shop here. We have 2 of the big plots right there. And the only thing that's currently open is a tavern with some ale. But they should be able to get all that done. And then we get the next upgrade in. I'm excited. Next time, big upgrade. Cool. Sorry for the longer episode. I hope it wasn't too boring. I mean, if you're still watching, it probably wasn't boring. Thank you for your support. And I will see you when we're back. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.